This channel is proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out the link to their store in the description and in the pinned comment for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They have recently released the Wretched Beast series, so definitely check it out. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the Mutant Year Zero ad Astra. This is a follow-up campaign to the Path to Eden campaign that comes in the core book. However, you can also play it as a standalone campaign. This book also contains new rules and a complete campaign setting. Now let's talk about the quality of the physical book. The quality is superb. The hardcover is so sturdy. The quality of the pages is excellent. Everything is well written, organized, and explained. The font is great, very easy on the eyes. The illustrations are in the comic book style, quite evocative and somewhat cartoony. So overall the quality is excellent. Now let's talk about the contents. First, you have an introduction and overview to this entire book. And just a warning, this is going to contain spoilers to the Ad Astra book, of course, but also to the Mutant Year Zero core campaign. This campaign takes the player characters from the plague-infested surface of Earth into orbit, out into the solar system, and perhaps further still. This campaign features mutated animals and robots. So if you have GenLab Alpha, Mechatron, Elysium, you can also use materials from all of those books. Jotunheim was once a research station orbiting the Earth. Before the Enclave War, the station brought together some of the planet's most talented scientists to perform experiments that could not be done on the surface. It was in the weightless laboratories of Jotunheim that Jeremiah Altwood developed what became the Red Plague. After the Red Plague came the World War, from which the Enclaves and the Titan powers emerged. The greatest of these was Mimir, and the growing space station Jotunheim became its headquarters. Under Mimir's supervision, Jotunheim grew into a small city of rotating habitat rings, vacuum ducts, and factories. But over the years, tensions with the other Titan powers grew, eventually sparking the Enclave War. Mimir's fall was slow, but in many ways more complete than that of the other Titan powers. The unforgiving nature of space quickly made Mimir's leadership realize that the situation was unsustainable. The Empire was fractured, and they were convinced that even its crown jewel, Jotunheim, would not survive in the long run. For this reason, Project Asmegir was initiated. Named after the people who in Norse mythology would populate the Earth after Ragnarok, its purpose was the same as in the story. 18 cryobeds designed to stop human aging were set up in a secret chamber deep within Jotunheim. 18 individuals, 9 men and 9 women, were placed in these beds so their offspring would be able to repopulate the planet when the rest of humanity had died out. To monitor these cryobeds, Mimir's scientists installed a central computer, Odin, whose instruments could determine when Earth's surface was ready for repopulation. But as the decades went by and small errors in Odin's programming accumulated, the central computer began to take on a life of its own. It was not a cheerful life. Eventually, the computer became convinced that the surface could never be repopulated and started to consider shutting down the cryobeds and turning off the chamber's air supply to put an end to humanity's misery. Before Odin could terminate itself, a young engineer named Rifheim came into contact with Odin. He spent 2 days in discussion with the disillusioned computer intelligence Odin. Initially, Rifheim shared Odin's bleak view of humanity's future, but by the end of the 2 days, an idea had taken shape. Rifheim would build a starship, a spaceship that could take the 18 Asmegir to another planet in another solar system, where the air was fresh to breathe. He even managed to convince Odin of his plan. Now all that was missing was a suitable ship. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to continue with this intriguing background history, starting with the Odinites. As you can see, there is a logical progression that ties both the Path to Eden campaign with the Ad Astra campaign. All of those secret projects began to develop in unforeseen ways, almost by chance. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel via PayPal or DriveThruRPG, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment below. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you and see you later.